everything to play for in front of the biggest crowd of the season. Well, rivaled by London, but the French, they love this one, and they're going to be treated to a really quality race. We've got two athletes here involved in big controversy last year in Wilde and Berger, and they are looking for some payback. Hauser all on his own, but the race is going to be won from the front as the Red Bull cap goes on. Not 100% straight, but it's good enough. Vilaca, second up. Nina, Lewis, then Berger. Hellwig in sixth, as he has been throughout. Who's got it left?
I don't know, but it's hard, isn't it, to, I think, bet against Wilde. He is just so awesome in Supertri racing this year, and as he has been in many years. Time to put on the glasses, fix
Oh, look, he's got it straight now. Excellent.
What's that?
You got the hat straight.
Well, you got to get the hat straight.
Fix it. I mean, like, I don't know, when I'm running in a race, which doesn't happen that often, I haven't got time to think about anything else. None at all. Anyway, Parker Spencer will be happy. He is right in this fight, and he's with Adam Leach right now. Let's find out what the tactics are.
Parker, what an incredible race this is. You've got two guys right up the front, but Vasco, he's right on the heels of Hayden Wilde here.
Vasco's having a great day. That's why I gave him the short shoot. I really think that he's someone who can contend for the win. Tim is also having a great day, so I could have given it to him, and I think he would have done just as well. It was a hard thing for me to determine between the two of those guys. But really happy with how Stars and Stripes are racing today. After the women were in first, I'm hoping we can finish today in first here in Toulouse.
Well, there you go. Fair enough, too. And why not? He's been getting better and better. Stars and Stripes Racing have gone from 46 points to 63 to 74, and now they're looking to really cash in. Wilde on the front, Vilaca sitting on the hip. Then it's Nina, then Berger, the winner from last year. Hellwig has overtaken Lewis, who has not had the runs of late that we've seen him have in the past. The first short shoot, it goes to Wilde, Vilaca and Berger. They will lead, and we'll see what the gap is. What it creates, it's not much, honestly. It's just a positional change, really, but maybe those other athletes have to give a little bit more around the bend to stay with them.
Yeah, you can just see it just makes it a little bit tougher. It's just, and as we were saying, it's a bit of a psychological boost. And here in Toulouse, the short shoot is just marginal, the gains that you will get. Vincent Louis just desperately hanging on. We'd all love, I think, to see Vincent Louis up on the podium, but it's going to be tough day, I think, trying to get there. But just having a look at his results, 5th in Boston, 9th in Chicago, he can improve on that. So that'll give him more points going into the final, and a 6th in London. But they're all still together there. No one's pulling away. Interesting to see that Wilde hasn't dominated this first run. It'd be interesting to see what he's got up his sleeve for this final lap that they are approaching right now. That's Hauser, Matt Hauser in 7th place in the background.
All right, a gap back to Vincent Louis now. He's the first to be gapped. Who has kept something in the tank and who hasn't? Who can ride a wave of this support and who can't? Can Hayden Wilde take a 3rd win in a row? Can Stars and Stripes deny him? Can Nina hang on the back? Who is going to stand on the podium? Vincent Louis looks like he has shot his shot, and it is done. He's a veteran, though. Maybe he's left something back, but he's been gapped at the moment. The athletes with the short shoot are sitting at the front. Hellwig now, though, moves in to 3rd position ahead of Berger. So the two podium athletes are in 4th and 5th. Wilde looks in control. The penalty being served, lower right of your screen for Johnny Brownlee. Max Stapley will do the same thing. Maybe he already has. No, he hasn't been through yet. There he is in 12th position. Willis in 13th is the first of the Brownlee athletes.
I'll just look at the crowds roaring Vincent Louis on, and Léo Berger, of course. They'll know them all from the years that Vincent Louis was dominating triathlon. Léo Berger, of course, taking the bronze medal in Paris. But it's Hellwig now that takes the lead. Wilde hasn't got it all his own way, and Vasco Vilaca certainly isn't giving up either. Léo Berger is still there. You'd have to say your money's on Wilde, but these guys are giving him a serious run for his money.
Could Hellwig snake this one from the big names of Supertri in his debut season? He's finished 4th and 5th. He sat out London, and now it's a Stars and Stripes 1-2. Hayden Wilde, can he keep up with this? Kenji Nina's fallen off the back. We're at the top end of the course. We're about to see the short shoot, and then it'll be a straight shot down the promenade for the victory. Stars and Stripes 1-2. Vasco takes the short shoot. Wilde does. Berger does. Where does Hellwig slot in now? He's going to slot in back in second, maybe. So it is Stars and Stripes 1-2 still. And Wilde might not have it this time. Wilde might not have the legs to come back. He is really putting it down. Berger looks like he's off the back. Big gaps back to Nina and Lewis. But it's the American 1-2. Vilaca and Hellwig. And Wilde looks around. He just looks behind him now.
Oh my word, Tim Hellwig is not giving up. He's giving it absolutely everything. But could this be Vasco Vilaca's first ever victory in Supertri? It looks like the Wilde is done.
It looks like Wilde might not do it. It looks like Vilaca's going to do it. It looks like it could be Hellwig. The two of them are fighting for the win. And Wilde has given up and Vilaca takes the victory. And he loves it and he falls over and why not? Hellwig takes second and Wilde on the podium doesn't improve his overall. Berger takes fourth. Nina, courageous all day. And Lewis in front of his home crowd picks up sixth position. And I have just blown a gasket on that one. That was huge.